we've known each other for quite a while, and I've done a lot of shows throughout the 17 years about the Villisca Axe Murder House. And I've heard a couple of really chilling EVP that have been collected there. And I just have this file saved. I can't find the group that collected it. I don't know the backstory to it. And I wanted to play this, but I'm going to forewarn everybody, trigger warning. This is one of the most chilling and heartbreaking EVP I've ever heard. And this was captured at the Villisca Axe Murder House. Once we hear it, we'll come back and talk with Johnny a little bit about this.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Johnny, do you remember do you remember what team captured that, and what's the backstory?
I don't remember the name of the team, but they'd been there several times, and I just checked them in, and we were just kind of sitting outside talking, and one of the members goes, I'm going to go throw this in the house if we're going to be outside for a while, just to let it record by itself. So he went and threw the recorder in, came out, and we just sat at the barn, just talking, catching up, what they've been up to, what I've been up to. And then that was on there during that time. I know for a fact there's nobody in the house. And just listening, and there was no kids. It was a group of paranormal investigators just having a conversation. And I mean, it's just sickening it makes you feel sick to listen to it.
Just for audience members that may have been living in a cave for the last 100 years, could you give them a little backstory as to what we might be hearing there and what the story of the Axe Murder House is?
The sound of the kids being murdered. There's 8 people murdered with an axe, 6 children, 2 adults. Never found the killer. It was back in 1912. So I was old as school kids at this point. Yeah.
When was this? When was this taken? When was this EVP?
I believe we got sent this EVP probably somewhere around 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
And we've had a couple. I've heard there was another one that I had that I've been trying to find in my archives where you can hear this like banging noise, like an axe being swung and hit as people are screaming. And that's another one that just is absolutely terrifying to me. But Johnny, you've heard a lot, you've seen a lot, you've been steeped in this place for such a long time. When you hear that, do you believe this is real, or do you think somebody's just having a goof with us?
If I wasn't there, I would almost be like, this is almost too good. That would be my first thought was, this is super clear, but I was there when that happened. And so I know for a fact nobody was in that house.
And can I add to that, it would be impossible for a child to recreate that organic fear and that we're hearing on that. I don't care how good the child actor is, you can't recreate that. That's
yeah. It almost sounded like the kid. I heard a vocal tone of the child in there saying something like, "He's dead," or something like that, right? It sounds like the word, like the kid is yelling out, "He's dead," almost like he saw one of the kids get killed before he was about to get killed.
Yeah, it sounds like he said, "He's dead. You did it. You did it."
That's
and then
what I heard.
Right.
Yeah.
You keep hearing it. I'm going to play it one more time just because I know people
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, this goes hands down as one of the most terrifying I've ever heard. This is the EVP from the Villisca Axe Murder House.
I definitely hear that.
I think at the one point she says, "That's my dad. He's dead. You did it.
That's what I
she's
heard.
screaming at the end. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is.
Yeah, you did it. You killed him. I heard that. I heard that so clear. You know what's creepy about that, Johnny, is so when I investigated the Axe Murder House for Ghost Ventures, I laid up in the bedroom, the top bedroom, Johnny, I forget what room that was.
Yeah, the kids' room.
Yeah, I laid up there by myself. I took my digital recorder, the DR60. No, wait, was I using the DR60 or Olympus? I think it was a basic Olympus recorder, and I set it down on the bureau next to the bed. I just laid there, calm, on the static camera. You can see me laying there and everything, not touching the recorder. And we analyzed it right after that, Johnny, remember, in the barn?
Yep.
And it says, I killed 6 kids on my recorder. Clear as day. Right, John? It was like, so to hear that right there blows my mind, because I've never heard that. That's the first time I've ever heard that. So now it just flashed me back. That happened before I went there. So that's even more creepy because I didn't know about that.
And like Chad said, you know, you can just hear the fear. I mean, that is like a child screaming their head off.
That's pure trauma. That's all trauma. That's trauma. Whatever's going on, that's like in the moment, like someone's being killed in front of you. Like that, to me, that's what that would sound like.
Yeah.
Well, let's clear the palate real quickly. We'll come back. We will hear a little bit more about some of the creepy stuff going on there, Johnny, and what you've experienced for yourself. And then, Josh, we're going to lean on you to share some of your more terrifying experiences. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the Paranormal 60 right after this.